And we're back for part 2 of the entrance looks. As y'all can tell, Pangina puts in 100% more work than I do with the looks, girl.
Oh no, this was just, lying around and I'm borrowing it from my father.
Not your father! Not at all. So I was doing everything by myself over here. Meanwhile, she has like a full production team behind her. She has a makeup artist. She has an assistant zipping her up. She has a full team just to film Bootleg Opinions. We are blessed to have you here today, Pan Pan.
Thank you, darling.
Bootleg Opinions.
Often when we talk about looks, we talk about the hair, makeup, outfit, and shoes. But we often forget about the smell. This video is sponsored by Scentbird, a fragrance delivery service that delivers fragrances straight to your door. You, the customer, get to choose a new designer fragrance to try out every month for just $17, shipped to your door conveniently. You can skip any month without penalties, and you can upgrade to 2 to 3 products a month. There is an endless number of designer brands to choose from, over 600 to be exact, ranging from Prada, Gucci, Versace, and indie labels as well. What I love is that for each fragrance, you'll get a 30-day supply, so you don't have to commit to a fragrance for a whole year. Unsure what scents are for you? Go take the Scentbird quiz. I myself prefer something sweet and fruity. And of course, they sent me these 3 lovely fragrances. Gucci's Bloom Acqua di Fiori. It's very sage, very woody, very earthy, and very green, just like the forest. And the Tom Ford's Black Orchid. Very mystical, very airy, just like the spring. Lastly, I received Ormonde Jane's Ombre Royale, and it smells like rose, jasmine, orange blossom, very sweet, just like the queen that I am. So let's all smell delicious, shall we? Go to the link in the description and use my code to get 55% off with Scentbird. That's like $8 a month for a designer fragrance. And speaking of, let me spray this Tom Ford before we start this video. We first up have Selena EsTitties, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this look. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's kind of all over the place, but I do think that they're all great pieces separately, but together as a whole, I don't think so. Because you can tell that the cape is well made, the body is well made, and the hair is gorgeous. I just don't think that each individual piece all work together as a whole.
I would have to second that and agree that, and I've worked with her before, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to be biased with this. And I feel like, okay, if you take the cape out, it's one different outfit, and when you put on the cape, and because it's quite sheer, you can still see the inside. I do appreciate the gender quality of it because there is this push and pull, but because the cape is covering a lot of it, it is kind of jarring for me in terms of how cohesive they're all together. It does show a character of who she is, and I do appreciate that, but it's confusing me a little bit.
Now that I'm taking a second look at it, now that you mentioned about gender, I think the bottom of the dress is supposed to be a nude dress, and the top is supposed to be her chest illusion. And then the boxers are coming up from the dress. Now that I'm taking a second look at it, I guess she has an idea, but didn't go anywhere with it, I think. I don't like this. I'm sorry.
Because the cape cuts it off at the neck, it's just confusing me even more. Next up is Amethyst. Okay, girl. I have a very strong opinion on this one. Shall I start?
Yes, give us your strong bootleg opinion.
I am sorry for what I'm about to say. I am done with these 2 pieces so many of us love from watching Ariana Grande's music video. These holographic material that is so done so many times. I see them everywhere and it doesn't excite me anymore. For me, this material that when you wear and when you're wearing it and it's hot and then it creates steam and then you see that you're just sweaty, it doesn't do anything for me. Unfortunately, I do not care for it.
I think it's who she is, but does it excite me? No. But I agree with you that it's been overdone so many times that when you see this, it just reminds me of like Wednesday or Thursday night at a bar. I feel like a lot of queens can do this, and I think that when you go onto Drag Race, especially with a look like this, we need to see more,
This material, we gotta move past that, and this is Drag Race for sake.
Alright, next up is Jax, and she's giving us a sporty look, telling who she is, but at the same time is dragged up. I do enjoy the sparkles on the outfits, and I also enjoy this oversized jacket, and then we got this sneaker heel going on with this gorgeous hair. I do think that the oversized jacket could have been a little bit smaller. I know that it's intentional to be oversized, but I think that it was a little bit too oversized.
Like if it was cut off just right at the skirt, so that you can see the elongation of her legs. Because if she's wearing those type of shoes with those socks, it can make someone look shorter because it cuts them off at the ankle. I appreciate that the outfit was stoned. You can tell the character that she is. I know that there's gonna be a lot of people who tells her that she's gonna need to pad and stuff. Have I liked a different shape? Not for this. Number one, not all women are built the same. Not all women are built to have curves. Some women have straight bodies as well, and especially athletes, you know? So I do understand this look, what she's going for.
Yeah, and we got the J over here. Does that bother you since she's trying to put her name on an outfit? I took that necklace off, girl!
Oh, one thing I hated. I'm sorry, I have to talk about this. I dislike those chokers with people's names on it.
You gave it?
No. That's not a choker. That's a necklace, number one.
Well, I guess I'm wearing a choker
Number
right
two, yes. And yes, it's good for your branding and stuff, but after I see Harley Quinn did it in the Birds of Prey movie one time, and everybody was doing it like 3 years ago, I don't want to see you do that. I'm sorry. We're innovators. You know what? As long as it's not a choker, like the Harley Quinn movie, I am okay with it.
Yes. So great job, Jack.
Next up is Loosey LaDuca. You know what I really appreciate?
Nothing.
Really? You don't?
No, I'm just kidding because you were looking for words, so I was gonna speak for you on your behalf.
I hate you. So for me, number one, right off the bat, that is a good shape. Really enjoy her body, number one. Number two, the complement of colors between the blue and the pink is really an interesting color combo that she's doing. Is it exciting? I wouldn't say it's the most exciting outfit, but compared to a lot of the other ones, I do feel this is so well done. This is polished, and I am pleased and pleasantly moved in the minimal way by this. Not even occur, it's just an okay.
I'm gonna have to disagree with the color combo. I think that if she used a different blue material, it would have excited me a little bit more. This blue material just kind of reminds me of like somebody's couch or somebody's curtain, you know what I mean? I would have loved maybe denim with this. I think that would have been really cute. Denim with like the light pink, I think that would have made it more fashion rather than, you know, you grab something out of grandma's closet, no shade. But I do think that she does look beautiful in the face and the hair. And the one thing that bothered me were the shoes. I think that the leg part could have gone down into the shoes to elongate her leg, because that was cutting it for me, because we do got the pink going from the ankle. And maybe some pink earrings or some blue earrings that would have popped more, because the hair is blonde and the silver/gold earrings did get lost, because she does have the nude lips already.
Right, looking from far away, I don't even see an earring at this point, but I do agree, yes.
Your turn, Mistress.
Okay, let me see. What's her full name? Next up is Mistress Isabelle Brooke. You know what? This is what I want, and let me tell you why. Okay, I know that things are bigger in Texas, and so I love the big hair. I love the combination between the lace and lacing. It's a really cool combo between, and you get all of that. You get the shape, the way the things are stitched together. It's giving her so much shape. My eyes are going like dung 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 dung. I am excited by this. One more thing that I want to tell you. I do not need every single queen that comes out on the runway to have, you know, the highest pair of heels. Just because you can walk in them does not mean that it goes with every single outfit. I love the detail of that tiny pin-like structure on the back of her shoe, and I appreciate that. There is detail to every single thing on her outfit. So for me, this is one of the best I've seen so far.
I love this look. I love this drag, pageantry, bad, gothic vibe that she's doing with this, giving us a little bit of sex. I love the hair. It is up. I love when hairs are up. It pulls the face out and it gives a beautiful framing to your face. And I also enjoy the chains / kind of ropes coming down around her waist area into her hips. I thought that creates a beautiful silhouette for her body. And I think that going back to our first video that we did, I think this is what we were referring to, that it can still give us who you are. and tell us who you are, but still look glam. But at the same time, it's still preparing for the lip sync because you can tell with those tiny little heels that she's preparing for lip sync and ready to have a bodysuit swinging full swing 360 on the stage. She looks fabulous in this. I love it.
Love it too. And yes, you can lip sync in this and you do not need to put on ready to wear.
Yeah, so I take my opinions back with Marcia.
Okay.
And basically the entire cast of part 1.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Next up is someone that I've worked with before from Connecticut, Robin Fierce. She is someone who is a performer, an amazing performer, one of the best live entertainers I've seen in a long time. And you know what I really like about this? It's just, even though there's like this two combo between the browns, there is this great tension between how it's wrapped around her body. It's fitting her body really well. That corduroy over the shoulder detail, I really do appreciate that. She looks expensive. And even though I would have to say it's a little bit ready to wear, it is still more elevated than the other ones. No, they were reading her for, taping. And then when she put the lace on top and they say it was reflective, I thought it was intentional because from far away it was kind of pretty.
Yeah, I feel you. And yes, Robin is a fierce performer. And did y'all watch that maxi challenge she did? She was splitting, she was kicking, and doing the full 60, baby. Next up is Sugar and Spice, the first twins to ever walk into the workroom. Gonna be honest. This is way too pedestrian for me, way too simple for me where it doesn't work. I do like the hair on both of them and I do like the shoes, but the outfit itself.
I think we've already said what we were saying in terms of, things that would excite us and things that are just simply ready to wear. And for me, you can get a lot of this from like a store. But you know what? It is exciting that they're twins, and they're twins, right? Or they're a couple. Are they twins or are they a couple?
They're twins.
Okay.
That's a good question because the gays now, they all date each other that looks like each other.
Right. So I just had to make sure.
Yeah, they're brothers.
Oh, wait, they're brothers? The thing is, like, if you watch enough ANTM and there's, like, that twin factor, they always try to separate them, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Because when one goes, the other one is not gonna go to the end most of the time. I like Spice more than Sugar, the outfit itself. It's more cohesive.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too, that I like Spice's outfit a little bit more. I can definitely see Spice with Spice, but with Sugar, I'm still seeing Spice in there. I would have done a different hair color. I would have done something a little bit more softer with the makeup as well.
Right, agreed, completely.
Maybe like a white top only, and then maybe a blonde hair, something a little bit more light, a little bit more airy.
Yeah, there's still some jalapeno in that Sugar.
And our favorite look is Mistress Isabelle Brooks. Woo!
It's further along than the other ones that I have seen in this set. Like, it's like standing out so much,
Thank you, Pam, for giving us your bootleg opinions, and we'll see you for part 3 for the runway looks. See you in 5 minutes.
Hey, squirrel friends, when one video ends, just click on another one. It's called cringe viewing. Go ahead, I support you.